Hello and Namaste. I am Ketan Kang from 192 Consulting. Today we are going to discuss about the reasons of rejection for Form ISR-4. Now, Form ISR-4 is entitled as a request for issue of duplicate share certificates and other services. Now, there are two primary utilities of this form. First of all, issues of duplicate share certificates and other services. Now, what are these other services? I have a form in front of me. I'll just list out those other services. So first is issue of duplicate share certificates, replacement, renewal or exchange of security certificates, subdivision or splitting of securities certificates, consolidation of security certificates, claim from unclaimed suspense account, endorsements, consolidation of portfolios, and transmission. So these are multiple services that can be fulfilled by filing just ISR-4. Again, this is a very critical form in the entire reclaiming procedure. The investors have to be very meticulous while filling the details into these forms. The first very important thing that investors have to fill or have to mention is their signatures. This form entails, or this form demands, the mentioning of the specimen signature of the investors. In case the shares or securities are being held in the single name, only that person should sign or put his specimen signature in the form. Or if the shares and securities are being held in joint holding by multiple shareholders, then all of them should sign ISR-4. This is a very basic reason why ISR-4 might get rejected. So the details contained into Form ISR-4 or details going in Form ISR-4 should contain the signatures, the specimen signatures. Now, these specimen signatures should match with the signature mentioned on ISR-1, ISR-2 and ISR-3. Sometimes these signatures mismatch and ISR-4 gets rejected. ISR-4 per se is for the issuance of duplicate share certificates. That means the cases where the share certificates are not available with the investor, then ISR-4 has to be filed. ISR-4 never has to be filed alone. In case of duplicate share certificates, there are two more documents that are to be filed with ISR-4. One is Form A affidavit and two is Form B indemnity bond. Form A affidavit is the statement which the investor gives to the company and the RTA that he or she is the holder of such shares and the security certificates have been lost. And Form B indemnity bond is the undertaking given by the investor or the security holder to the company and the RTA that in case any loss arises out of the securities for which the share certificates have been lost, the investor will hold or will indemnify the company and the RTA of whatever losses that have been arose. So these documents are very important to be filed along with ISR-4. I repeat myself, ISR-4 goes with Form A affidavit and Form B indemnity bond. Form A and Form B, as in the affidavit and the indemnity bond, have to be taken on appropriate stamp papers. In Maharashtra, it is 500 rupees stamp paper for both affidavits and indemnity bonds. So the ISR Form A has to be filed along with 500 rupees stamp paper, and same goes with indemnity bond. The affidavit and indemnity bond is not filed along with ISR-4, ISR-4 will get rejected. Plus, as I've mentioned, there are multiple sections or multiple utilities of ISR-4. If there are multiple folios in the name of a single joint holder, by filing ISR-4, the investor has to mention the details of all the folios that are to be consolidated. If there is any mismatch or there is any typographical error in mentioning the folio numbers, ISR-4 will get rejected. If the stamp duty on Form A and Form B is not up to the mark, or if there is any short payment of the stamp duty, then ISR-4 will get rejected. If there are any securities which are to be reclaimed from the company's suspense escrow account, then the appropriate box has to be ticked. If that is not ticked, the company will send back the ISR-4. So these are the multiple reasons why ISR-4 may get rejected. If you have any query regarding how ISR-4 is to be filed and it should not get rejected, you can reach out to us by marking the comments in the comment section of this video, or you can also write an email to us on info@192.in. We will be all the more happy to help.